Hey, alright everybody, look! I got another box. Right, okay, so what have we got in the box today? Well, it says on the front by there, G-Force, and it says over by there, right by there, RE. So it's a G-Force, RE. So let's get it all out of the box, put it together, get it by here, and have a good look. So I've taken some of the parts out of the box already. We've got the wheel, we've got the rear rack, we've got something by there. Might be the handlebars. We've got some pedals. I think we've got a charger. We've got some stuff in there, side stand and a seat post. And then the bike is still in the box at the moment. So let's get the bike out. Look, dual suspension by there. Let's get the bike out of the box and put it all together. Now, a bit unusual. There's the tools there. Got a tool bag, which is very nice. But the disc is in this box here. And then there's some bolts here. And if I show you the wheel, I put the axle in, but you've got to put the disc on yourself, which is unusual. The disc usually comes on the wheel, but this time I've got to put it on. So let's put it on. Now, I just want to point out something. So there we go. I've pointed out something. No, when you want to put the rear mudguard on here, see that thing there, look, that thing there. This mudguard's got to go on first. I know it's obvious to most people, but I'm just letting you know. And there's 4 fixings altogether. There's 4. So there's one there, look. One there. One down in there, look. See there? There's a nut and a bolt that's got to go down there as well. And then on the other side is the same as that on the other side. So there's 4 things to do up on the rear mudguard before you put that bit on there. Anyway, let's put the rest of this bike together. And there we go. It's all put together. There was a few things to put on. It wasn't difficult, but there was a few things to put on. Now, looking at the bike, nice colour scheme, sort of a matte black finish. It's got stickers here with a gloss black and white saying G-Force RE. I do like these style of bikes. So let's have a bit of a better look around, you know, in detail and see what it's all about. Now, looking down here at the wheels, we got 20-inch wheels with a 4-inch wide tyre. We got 160mm discs, but the discs look a little bit thicker than usual. And we got hydraulic brakes. Okay then, so here I am, sitting on the bike. I'm 1.78 metres, 178 centimetres, or 5'10", whichever way you like. Now, the handlebars do go up and down. I think I'll put them a bit higher. I think I'll have them about by there, because I like to be upright. So, as you can see now, I'm in a lovely upright position, very comfortable, sitting here. Lovely. It's very, very nice. So looking a bit closer at the bike, you can see there at the back, we've got the twin shock setup. So we'll see what that's like on the old open road. We got the big hub motor down there at the back. We got the 7-speed Shimano. We got a nice sturdy rack by there. We got integrated rear light by there. I think it's a brake light as well. And then the battery is housed in that part there. And the key goes under there. That's where the key goes, under there, when you want to put the key in to turn it on. We got front suspension, which you can lock and open. And then it has got another setting on the side. But can you see it there? If I go there, it's a bit dark. But and then we got the integrated front headlight as well. So the lights all work off the display up by here. So let's turn the display on and have a look what it's all about. Okay, so up on the handlebars, you've got your twist throttle there, then you've got your horn button, you've got your 7-speed Shimano controls, you've got your hydraulic brake, you've got your display, you've got your control buttons, another hydraulic brake, and then there's just a grip there. Bit of a gap there. I don't know why that's a bit of a gap there. They're trying to match that side there, I expect, unless someone else goes by there. I don't know. So you don't need to put a bell there because it's got an electronic bell. So let's turn it on by pressing that button there, holding it down like that. Don't know if you can see there. It's sort of a, I was going to say black and white, but there's a hint of blue in it. So it's like blue and white, the display is. Let's try the horn. You've heard them type of horns before. People do get out of the way when they hear them horns beeping, so they're very good. And that's incorporated into the front headlight. I think if you want to turn the lights on, you hold this button down here like that. And then the buttons that you can see by there, let this come up, and the light is on. And the backlight is on. And if you want to go pedal assist faster, you just up and down buttons there. So there we go. So that's what it looks like up on the handlebars. So let's have a look at the front headlight. It looks like it's got 4 LEDs in there. So let's turn it on. I'll have a look what it's like. Now to me, that looks quite bright. Let's put my hand in front of it. Yeah, that looks very, very bright and nice, crisp and white. Let's turn it around and have a look at the backlight. Let's turn it around like so. Hey, woohoo! And put it by there like that. And then let's have a look. Let's turn it off first. Okay, so that's with it off. Let's turn it on like so. That's what it looks like with the tail light on, and then I'll do the brake light like that. There we go. Lovely. Looks very, very nice. Okay then, that was a look around the G-Force RE. We'll have a look at the battery and the folding mechanism on this bike a little bit later on in the video. But now, let's get this e-bike out on the old open road. Okay, so I was just about to drive off, and then I noticed that can you see down there? The brakes are not done up tight. Now, I know why that's loose. It's because this didn't come with a disc on the front wheel, so it hasn't been adjusted to the front disc. If that makes any sense. So that's what I think it is. So let's tighten it up, and we'll adjust it and get back on the road. Right, okay then. So don't do the same as me. Check your front brake, because you need to do the brake adjustment and do it up before you set off. Because like I said earlier in the video, you have got to put the disc on as well. So let's get down by here. Let's go slow through these pedals, because I don't want to get water everywhere. But we have got nice big massive front and rear plastic mud guards, so that should keep me nice and dry. And we'll head up towards the mountain. Now, my first impressions of this bike is that it's very, very, very comfortable. It's very comfortable at brake position. What's this rear suspension like? I gotta say, the rear suspension is there, but it is firm. It's very firm. I don't know if that'll soften up over use. Let's get across this roundabout before more traffic comes. It does get busy around about this time of day. Let's get across here. Right then, away from the traffic. So we just give this a bit of a bounce. Yeah, I'd say it's the rear suspension is firm with them dual, very small. Let's get past here. So yeah, if I bounce up and down, I can feel that the suspension is there, but it is firm. It's a dual. They're very small shocks, but they are firm. But like I said, they might loosen up. I don't know. Okay. Nearly had a crash with another bike then. He was coming down the same place I was coming out of. Right. Should we do a speed test? Now I got a feeling that the twist throttle, it doesn't matter what. If you put it on 0, then you won't have any twist throttle at all. Look, it's not working. If I put it on 1, I think it gives you does it give you all of it? Yeah, it does. So it doesn't matter if you put it on 5. It doesn't matter if you put it on 5 or 1. You put it on 1, look, I'm going to show you. It will go to the full speed. So let's have a look what it's when there's 2 lorries coming along about. Let's get past here. Okay. So let's give it the full. That's the full throttle now. And I haven't changed it from kilometres an hour, but we're going 31, 32, 34, 36, 37, 38, 39. Come on, 40 kilometres an hour. 40 kilometres an hour, there you are. So it doesn't look like there's any, it hasn't been limited on the display, this bike has. So it's got a twist throttle, and it will go 40 kilometres an hour. Now, I'll pull over by here in a second. I'll pull over by here and I'll change it to miles per hour now. But what is 40 kilometres an hour in miles per hour? Round about, I don't know, 25 miles per hour is it? Let's change it to miles per hour. Now I assume that, like every other e-bike, it is cold today. It's cold, so my eyes are watering. If I press them two down like that, there we got 1p. That's the brightness, so I can change the brightness. Look, I think number 2 is okay. Let's go to the next thing. We don't want that to be next thing. I'm not sure which one is the miles per hour. Well, for some reason I can't change it from kilometers to miles per hour. I'll have to look in the manual and see if I can do it later, but at the moment I just have to be in kilometers per hour and just convert it. Okay, this is future me, and it's easy peasy to set this to miles per hour instead of kilometers per hour. So you hold down the buttons like I was doing, like so, and then you go press the button there like that, bish, and then all you do is you go from 0, I'll press up 1, and you go to 1, you press them buttons again like so, like that, and then there we go, miles per hour. Fantastic, it was easy. So what are we going to do next? We'll do the hill test. That's what we'll do. So the hill is coming up by here on the right hand side, so let's just go by here. Going to turn right any second now after this white car's come past. Pandymount Road, that's where I'm going. So let's go up Pandymount Road through here. Watch the pigeon and the people coming down as well. Let's put it on pedal assist 5. Straight through the middle. Pardon? Yeah.
We just found this on the road.
Yeah.
And a man's just passed us going all, I don't know how far he's going, with a pram.
All right, okay.
Imagine he's fallen out the pram.
I'll try and find him then, shall I? Yeah.
If not, I was going to put it in a tree.
When he gets to the gate up there, he might have turned up. Like, you know,
Okay, so somebody in a pram then.
yeah,
Okay.
youngster he was.
Okay then.
Buggy.
All right.
One man.
I'll try and find him.
And they must have come out of there.
Yeah, it must have been, yeah. It doesn't look like it's been left out, does it? Looks like it's,
No.
yeah.
You're very kind.
Okay.
Enjoy your ride.
Okay, thanks a lot. Ta-da. Right, okay, so there we go. We're on a mission now. We've got to try and find the owner of this toy. So let's get going up here. We still got to do a review, mind. Right, so we've established that the twist throttle is, once you put a number 1, it'll go to full speed, it's full power. So we're on pedal assist 5 now. We're in gear 2. I'll pedal like this, and it is. Let me just try and show you. I've got to look where I'm going. I'm ghost pedaling, like. So the wheels are going round, but it's not. Oh well, the fly's just gone on my eye there. Just a second. All right, is that yours?
Oh yeah. Thank you very much.
There you are.
Thank you very much.
Okay, there we go. So there we go, mission accomplished. Right then, so that little boy or girl or baby would have been looking for that later on and going, I can't find it. So that's quite nice, isn't it? Now let's have a look at the light. Let's hold that down by there, turn the light on. Now I don't want to stay in here too long because it always smells like there's a bit of a gas leak in here. So there we go, look, there's the light there. Very, very bright. Very, very bright. That's nice. That light is very, very nice. So let's go a little bit further, and we just put this camera up a bit higher so you can see a bit more of what's going on. Right then, here we go. So we're going to come to the steepest part of the hill in a second. So I'm just using the twist throttle at the moment. So let's get to the steep part. Just as we get past this place by here, it starts getting steeper. We're doing 28 kilometers at the moment. So this was like up by here. So I'm going up the steep part now. It has slowed down to 25. It's slowing down a bit. 24, 23. It's still taking me up here. It's okay. 20. It's sort of stabilizing at 23, 24. I'm going a little bit faster. This is a pretty steep hill. So let's just try the old pedal assist. I'm on pedal assist 5. Gear number 2, and I don't have to put any pressure in at all. If I go down to number 1, let's try number 1, slow right down. Number 1 there. So I got to put a tiny bit of pressure in. That's still pretty good. Number 2 makes it much easier. Number 3, almost ghost pedaling. Number 4, even better. Number 5, fantastic. Oh. Right, okay, so we've made it up by here. No problem at all. Easy peasy. I got up here. There's the hill down that way. And if you've watched my videos before, I usually get to the cattle grid by here, stop by here, have a little look at things. I think I'm going to go right to the top. And when we get to the top, when we get right up the top up there, we're going to try the old brake test on the way back down. So let's get right up the top. Right, okay, so we're on a hill, so let's just try, I'll just go like that, see if it can pull off on a hill, and it is pulling off on a hill. There's a lot of little fly gnats around at the moment. They seem to be flying into my helmet, the little pesky varmints. Right, let's get up here now then. Let's get going. So we're doing 16.5 kilometers an hour at the moment. It's picking up speed now. So as you can see, this bike climbs hills quite well. It is a 48 volt battery, so it's giving me plenty of power, which I like. It makes things nice and easy. You don't get puffed out at all. The 15 amp hour battery, you should get a pretty decent range from the 15 amp hour battery. But anyway, let's keep going up by here. Now I did say earlier on that we'll have a look at the battery and the folding mechanism. So let's have a look at the battery and the folding mechanism right now. Okay, so we got the usual folding pedals like that. They just push in. Then over here we got the folding mechanism itself in the middle of the frame. Then up the front by here we got the folding mechanism for the handlebars. So let's fold it up and have a look what it looks like. And then get the battery out and have a peek. Okay, there you go. That's what it looks like all folded up. Now let's have a look at the battery. Okay then, so here's the battery. Now that looks like it says 48 volts. It says 20,000 milliamp hours or 20 amp hours and 960 watt hours. And you have got to put the key in. You've got to put the key in underneath, undo it, take the key out for the battery to come out of the sliding compartment in the frame there. There we go then. That was the battery and the folding mechanism. It does fold up quite compact. Now, we're almost to the top of the hill and this bike is making light work of it. I do like these style of e-bikes. I do like them. They are sort of one of my favourite type of e-bikes. I got a lot of favourite e-bikes, mind. I haven't just got one favourite e-bike. I do like a lot of them. And this one, this sort of style, I do like this sort of style. So, like I said, we'll get to the top of here. I'll turn around and I'll do the old brake test as usual. If you've seen any of my other videos, I do a lot of brake tests on this bit of the road by here. And the reason being is that this road ends, is a farmhouse up there and another house there, and the road ends. So there's never usually much traffic. So this is why I do it by here. So there we go. So let's get up by here. Do a quick turn in the road. Look at the speed limit there is 5 miles per hour. Right. Now then, let's turn the headlight off. Right, so we got hydraulic brakes, so we should be okay by here. We've only got 160mm discs, but saying that, they are a bit thicker than the normal ones. So we'll get up to, we'll go a bit faster than this now. Let's get up to speed a bit, and then we're going to pull the brakes. 3, 2, 1, go! And there we go. So I did pull them quite hard there. Let me get off this thing. It's quite high, this middle thing is there. Let me have a look at behind me now. So there we go. Let's put that down. Let's walk this way like that. You can see it's not far. It's stopped really well. It's stopped fantastically well actually. I think it's by here. There's a car coming down, so I got to move. So there we go. That's where it stopped. Now I got to move because there's a car coming. So let's get this bike out of the way. Right, so like I said, it stopped really well. I do like hydraulic brakes. Now, the seat. Let's have a look at the seat while we're here. The seat, there's my hand, there's the size of my hand there. So it's quite a wide seat. The old squish test. Squishy, squish, 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 squish. It's squishy all around. Now, it is squishy. It does feel quite, not firm's not the word. It doesn't feel what's the word? It's comfortable. It is comfortable, the seat, but it's a firm comfortable. If that makes any sense. Anyway, let's carry on down that way. Now, what I'll do now, I won't do the throttle or pedal. We'll just roll down the hill and see how fast we can get on the old speedometer there in kilometers per hour, because I can't seem to change it. I don't know why. It's my fault. It's not it's human error. There's nothing wrong with this. It probably can be changed. Anyway, let's get down here and see what it's all about. So we're doing 30 kilometers an hour, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 40, 42, 43, 45, 46, 46. Well, hey, I think about 47, 47, 48, 50 kilometers an hour, 51. We better start slowing down now. Better start slowing down, and we're going to go across the old cattle grid. What was that, 51 kilometers an hour? Now that's just gravity, okay? I'm trying to make that clear. That was just gravity going down a hill. So going down that hill at 51 kilometers an hour, it does make the e-bike laws in the UK a little bit strange, because you can go down a hill at 51 miles per hour, 51 kilometers an hour, I should say, not 51 miles per hour, and you know, you can do incredible speeds going downhill. So it does make the UK law a little bit strange. Now, if you are interested in this e-bike, all the links will be down in the description below. So let's see what it's like going like sort of slalom type thing, going back side to side. Let's just check behind me for no cars. We'll pick up a bit of speed and we'll just see, because these folding handlebars, they don't tend to be very wide, so these are not too bad, mind, and it does feel okay. It does feel okay. I will say that one-handed, because they're a shorter handlebar, you have got to hold on quite tight, but it's not too bad at all. Look, I can go side to side quite easily, handles quite well. So here we go, back down the hill. We're going to go back through the tunnel. Well, it's a disused railway tunnel. It is. Used to be a railway going across top of here. Not anymore though. Back through here again. Back through the tunnel that's got a gas leak in it. So it's still winter here in the UK, so it's still really, really cold. It's, what's the date today? January the 22nd. And a little bit warmer than it has been, but it's still very, very cold. So I think I'll head up this way now. I can see a couple of horses there with their coats on. I think they got their winter coats on, because even the horses feel the cold as well. So let's go this way a little bit further. And like I said earlier, this bike is very, very comfortable. Now I'll tell you what, I'll stop it by here in a second and we'll just try the walk function to see what kind of speed it goes at, because not all walk functions are created equally. Because I test a lot of e-bikes, I do test a lot of walk functions, and they all seem to have their own amount of power they use and the speed they'll go. So they all seem to be a little bit different. Let's just go slowly past this van. Okay. So let's go down by here. Now, I don't know if I'll do any. There's a car coming by here. Just let's pull over by here, let the car come past. Now, I don't know whether to do any off-roading today, because everything's a little bit muddy, but we might have a little peek. Let's have a look. Let's go up here. Let's see what this is like. This is very muddy by here, mind, right? So it's going to be a lot of slipping. Oh, It's slipping and sliding everywhere. Oh, right, that was very muddy then. Now this is extremely steep hill. I don't expect the bike to get all the way up here. Let's give it a little bit of assistance with my old pedalling. Am I going to get up here with pedalling as well? I am losing traction on the mud, but it is getting up here. It's getting up here. Let's go by here and test the walk function. Right, so let's start by here now, and let's have a look around to see what we got here. That was very muddy and slippy coming up there. Now, let's go by here, like so. We'll hold that button down there like that, and we'll see what kind of power the thing has got. So we're going about, it's not bad, it's actually pretty good, that is. That's nice. It's fluctuating the speed, but I'd say it's going around about, it's saying 2.5 kilometers an hour there, which is, we're going up a very steep hill by here, mine, very, very steep. So I'm going to say I like it. It's not it was slow, but it's got plenty of torque behind it, if you know what I mean. So it is pulling me and the bike up the hill, if you know what I mean. So let's carry on up to the top. Right, okay, it is a little bit muddy up here. It's not too bad. You can see the tracks. The farmer's been here with his tractor. It's probably a little bit muddy further down. So I'm going to take it easy because bikes do slip and slide in the mud. Although the wheels are pretty good. They are coping quite well. They've got the 4-inch wide tyres. So it is coping quite well in the mud. So let's carry on down here. Right, I think I'll go by here. A little bit of a fence by here. So let's see if it's difficult to pick up or not. It shouldn't be too bad. It doesn't feel that heavy, this bike. So I'll grab it under there, I think. Somewhere there. Pop that over there. There we go, that's that bit there. And then we'll just lift the back up. Like so. Easy peasy. Here we go. Wasn't too bad at all, was it? Now, I've if you've seen my videos before, I've come by here quite a few times. It's not a bad day today, but the sun has gone in, so it's a little bit cloudy, and I think I'm gonna go down that way in front of me by here. I'll go down there. It's gonna be a bit muddy, a bit boggy, but we'll give it a bash. Right, okay, let's get down this hill then. Try and get down in one piece. Let's remember that the front brake is on the, well, I'd say the front brake is on the correct side, which is the right hand side there, and then the rear brake is on what I class as the left side, which is the right side, if that makes any sense. Anyway, let's go down here. Now, you might be looking at this hill on the camera and thinking, he's not going down a hill at all. But let me tell you, it's a hill. And it's quite bumpy, so I'm going to take my time. And the ground is quite soft and wet and squidgy. So let's just take it easy down here. I'll put my weight to the back so we don't go tipping forward. But like I said, it looks far less dramatic on camera than it is in real life. In real life, it's a little bit hairy. Or hairy is in. That's the right word, I should say. There's been a bath there for ages. I don't know why there's a bath there. Usually they put a bath there to feed the, give water for the animals and stuff. But it doesn't seem to be any animals that have been in this field for a long time. And I'm just waffling. Right, here we go. We're down on the flat now. It's very bumpy though. Ooh. So let's get over this bump by here. Almost out onto the proper road again. There's a bit of a bramble there. I'll get rid of that. Don't want to have a puncture. So I was going to go the same way as those horses then, but I'll wait for them to trot on because horses don't like cyclists. I think they dislike cyclists more than cars. I don't know why that is, but anyway, let's go down this way. And I can still see the horses. They need to get a trot on. So, the G-Force RE. It's got plenty of power. It goes quite fast. There's no limitations to it. You've got the twist throttle there. This car can go past me. Okay. Wonder if I can go behind this car and then get past these horses. I'll let the car do all the dirty work. Right, okay, what was I saying? I was saying that this G-Force RE is a very, very nice bike. That's what I was saying. Because a lot of traffic around today. It's a very, very nice bike. It's comfortable to sit on. Nice riding position. Plenty of power. Got enough amp hours to go a decent distance. You've got hydraulic brakes. What's not to like? It's a good bike. I think it's a good bike. Just thought I'd try another big hill. This is an extremely big hill. I'm not going to use the throttle now. I'm just going to use the pedal assist and see how it goes up this hill. Very steep hill, but it's taking it very, very easy. Oh, this is so nice. It's so nice. Oh, I do like a bit of power. It just makes e-bike riding so much nicer when the power's right. I mean, they're not limited or anything, and they got a twist throttle. It just makes e-biking much better. Right, okay then, so that's the review of the G-Force RE, and what a lovely bike, and the price is good as well. So check out the links down in the description below. If you did like this video, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Hi!